We're following other breaking news. A federal appeals court has just ruled that the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, better known as DACA, is illegal. The Obama-era immigration program shielded from deportation young people brought illegally to the U.S. as children. CBS News immigration reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez joins me for more now. Camilo, break this down for us. Is it that the program itself is illegal? Or is it the way that President Obama implemented it that it was illegal? In other words, Congress should have done it.
Hi, John. Yes, a federal appeals court in New Orleans has found that the Obama administration did not have the legal authority to create the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA program, back in 2012. This is the second federal court, John, that has now declared the program illegal. But importantly, as I think you mentioned, the appeals court today decided to leave the program intact, in place for current recipients. There are about nearly 600,000 immigrants who are brought to the U.S. as children who do not have legal status, who are currently enrolled in DACA. They will be allowed still to renew their applications for DACA, but the Biden administration, John, is still prohibited from enrolling new immigrants in the DACA program. The appeals court is sending this case back to a federal district court judge in Texas so he can review new rules that the Biden administration created to codify DACA into a federal regulation. But the program will still remain in legal jeopardy because these courts believe that it does not comply with federal immigration law. And if the Biden administration files an appeal, John, I think we will see this case come before the Supreme Court, and we may get a final decision on the program's legality next year.
So, Camilo, does that mean the 600,000, they're still in limbo then? I mean, even though they're protected by this ruling, they still have to wait for future rulings, and maybe even if this goes all the way to the Supreme Court. Is that where we are?
That's right, John. While the courts have allowed current recipients to continue applying for work permits and deportation protections under DACA, those could go away at any moment because, again, these courts do not believe that the federal government has the authority to grant work permit and deportation deferrals to such a large group of people. That is the Republican argument. That is what Texas and other Republican-led states have argued in federal court. And again, the Supreme Court is expected, according to legal experts, to side with these Republican-led states if it takes up this issue and rule that the administration does not have the authority to implement this program. So this program still remains very much under legal jeopardy. And I would be remiss, John, if I did not underscore the fact that this is an issue that has lacked congressional action for decades now, despite the broad bipartisan support among lawmakers and the American public for this population. Congress has repeatedly failed to pass a so-called DREAM Act that would allow these young undocumented immigrants, or some of them are adults now, to apply for green cards or permanent residency and ultimately U.S. citizenship.
An important point. Back in Congress's lap again, probably, on this one. Camilo, thank you for walking us through that.
Thank you, John.